Don't know if you can hear that. But that's someone getting married. Hence it's a quiet day today, so I'm not allowed to make any noise. Oh wow, they're not even doing the whole song. Jesus. I'd imagine they'll be back in 6 months having their divorce party. But anyway, since I'm not allowed to make any noise, I'm quietly taking the inside apart. Very quietly, hence I'm having to whisper. It's not looking any better, is it, to be honest? I've not been entirely devoid of sort of the roof panel in and of itself is not as perfect as I was hoping. However, despite how that looks, there's still plenty of structure in it. So that will get wire wheel treated. I've still got to get that panel off. That is being a right prick. But anyway, we've got this bit dismantled. So that bit is pretty much ready to go, and there's the stress panel, which is also ready to go. Both need a little bit of repair, but you know, I'll be honest, it's not too bad. The corner of the roof does need some repair. They all go there. So, but all in all, I mean, considering this came off of also a 92 BX, it's a lot better than what was on Dad's. So, yeah. So you know, it'll all get fixed up, and hopefully it will be okay. So I'll carry on quietly, oh so quietly, taking all this apart so as not to disturb the idiots next door getting married. Marriage, there. Well, it's not all bad, is it? I'm 2p in profit. Much like everything else on the left hand side of the car, the seatbelt bolt will not undo with regular man tools. I suspect, again, there's quite a lot of crustiness in the seam, so I suspect this has corroded much like the rest of it. So unfortunately, it's shit or bust if it takes the B-pillar with it. I'm putting a B-pillar in it, but it's got to come out, so... It's come out. Weird too, because it looks okay, so I'm hoping. Ooh, that's neat. I'm hoping that it's just... Of course, I'll probably get yelled at now because I've made noise. But I'm hoping the bolt's gone very rusty. It's also really fucking hot. But structure-wise, doesn't look too horrendous. I mean, I'll know more when I cut this bit out, and I'll be able to have a look down it. But we might Might be putting at least the top bit of the B-pillar in, if not all of it. Tell you what, at this rate, I'll be able to retire properly by the time I strip this car out completely. That's 22 pence profit so far today. I mean, it is quite crusty around the seam. It's quite crusty around that seam. That's where this whole panel is one piece. So if needs be, I can replace that. However, lower down, it's where the seat belt lives. I mean, it's dirty and there is some corrosion around the edge, but it doesn't. I wouldn't say it doesn't look horrendous, but I don't know. I'll get the endoscope up and have a look right into the corners. It's certainly going a bit there, but I mean, find one that isn't. There's a lot of dirt and shite in here. That all looks rusty, but honestly it isn't. It's just weird shit. It's like the sound deadening has broken down in it. But it all seems really solid. It's got a grommet missing over there. So that will need doing, like everything else. So, oh yeah, oh. Don't know. That will be a job for the wire wheel tomorrow, and I'll see how bad that is. If it's old, then that's coming off. To find another one to chop it out of. It's not as pretty as I was hoping, I'll be honest. So yeah, there's really not a lot left in here now. I've still got to take the doors off and clear the boot out, which I mean shouldn't be that difficult because sort of it's easy access now, isn't it? But yeah, if I can remember where all of this stuff goes, then I think I'll be doing quite well. There's more wires under the carpet, so many wires, blade fuses and all sorts of stuff. But, I might tidy all this up a bit because there are wires. I mean, they're everywhere. There's so many wires. And more corrosion, and it's quite annoying. So I welded up the arse end of this thing some time ago, but I think I'm convinced now that this has been leaking water through it for a long time, and it's been dribbling down through the cutouts and wandering all the way around, and it's been quietly corroding itself to death from the top down. I can't say it's damp in here, but of course it's been so hot for so long, but there's evidence that it's been damp. There's the remains of the original panel. It's a bit well, suboptimal, isn't it, really? There's the replacement panel, very professionally painted with some zinc, I'm sure you will agree. There's the outer bit that I've got to trim down. Not quite sure I'm going to cut this end yet, probably about there. And this end I'm going to cut back here. Let's see if we can get in it without breaking it. So you can see it's sort of, yeah, crusty in it. Yes, I've cut through that. There's several, well, there's 3 layers here, but that's fine because I'm going to re-weld that bit and then weld the stress panel over it, and it should give it a bit of strength, hopefully. And then it's not actually horrific up there. I know it. Well, actually, it's so light in it. It looks bad, but it kind of isn't. There's plenty of structure in it. It's not really till you get down here that shit gets real. the B pillar, believe it or not. It's all rusty around the top, but that's okay because I'm cutting all of this off. But there's quite a lot of structure left in it, so I'm hoping, I mean I'll find out when this comes off, but I'm hoping I can get away with some rust converter and lots and lots and lots of paint and save the pillar, which would be advantageous. So I guess we best try and weld the stress panel in. I think there's a phrase about optimism, isn't there? I can't actually remember what it is, but anyway, I was kind of hoping that today I would have replaced all of this, but alas, it took a really long time to get this in, and I've not finished welding it. There's reasons for that, because I'm going to cut this out a bit lower and I don't want it sticking to it. So at the moment it's only welded to the other panel, I hope. But then it's coming off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, it's a lot less floppy than it was this morning, so that's good. Instead of carrying on, I should have packed up, because I'm starting to make mistakes now. Yeah, I put a bit of a chunk in it there because I'm getting quite tired. I mean, none of this is perfect yet. It's just sort of to stick it together, really. It will get better. But alas, it is now 7:30, and I think it's time to call it a day and go. I should have gone home before I did the out a bit, but I'm getting frightfully tired now, and I'm starting to fuck up. That is quite annoying. It's going to need a bit of repair, that, but anyway, it's getting there. Sort of starting to look like a car again. Well, I mean, you know, as much as a car in this many pieces can. But anyway, I think at that point I am going to pack up, and we'll come back Tuesday, finish that off, and then see about getting the roof on it, I think. So there's still some grinding to do, or lanishing. There's quite a lot to do. I actually painted it, A, to stop it from corroding, and B, because if it's all a uniform colour, it actually makes all the awful bits stand out more. And despite my best efforts, it is going to need some filler. That still needs a little bit of lanishing. That needs lanishing. I'd forgotten about that. That's where I ground through it from the other side, cutting the old piece off, so that will need touching in. That needs, this is going to need a little bit of filler. I've slightly buggered it, but you know, it's going to need some grinding out and re-welding. But you know, all things considered, it doesn't look too bad shape-wise, so I'm reasonably happy with it so far. I really didn't want to use filler, but alas, it's gonna have to have some filler. But anyway, so that's I think that's probably enough for one vid, innit? I'll knock this one on the head, I think, and then come back for part 5, where hopefully all of this will be painted and the roof skin, which is still over there and it still needs all the rust dealing with on it, will be going back on the car. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.